Oh, crap! No! Oh, no! Here, let me put some materia on, like, immediately here or something. I don't know, I don't know. I can sense all of them or something. Change it up a little bit this time. The heal thingamabob, just Chokomog, and then, like, Ramu, sure. No, it's not the distractions. I just made an assumption that it wouldn't have damaged me that much. Like, man, those spikes were intense. I wasn't expecting them to take off that much HP. I was just kind of jump scared by suddenly being at 1 HP there. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know how that would work when it comes to, like, the cutscenes in Gates there. And how would my capture work? I would use, like, game capture would be the case anyway. I'd have to, like, reset up my 3DS layout and stuff. It's been a... What? Stop! Like, getting sucked into the ladder. Go onto the rope, please. This way we go. Down here. Okay, well. Go around speedrunning doing the crap that I did before here. That's what I better do. Man. Well. Unfortunate there. But look, I'm gonna do it fast now. How do you set up the overlay? What, like the 3DS layout and stuff? Boot up a 3DS game to kind of show here. Oh yeah, I have Lime 3DS as my go-to thing here. Like, on a technical level. Let's see here, if I just boot up, like, Fire Emblem Fates is, like, the go-to thing. Oh, I guess I don't have save data on, like, the Lime 3DS here. But, if I turn on the, Fire Emblem Fates layout, and then, like, Conquest and stuff here, and then the game captures, I guess I have to set it to Lime 3DS, is what I would have to do here. Like that, and then it would probably come up here. No. No? Do I even have... Oh, there we go. Like that. I essentially game capture the, Is there a good way to show this here? Display capture 2. Well, I'll be able to show on and off here. The two captures for the 3DS screens are like, this is the top screen, this is the bottom screen. And they are just like game capturing the, do I have a display capture 1? They are just game capturing like this here. Here, it'll be easier if I actually show like a thing. Here, this probably has like a different directory than Citra. So, like, I have the two screens here, and I essentially, that is loud. Chill out. And I essentially just capture them here with, you know, this being the top screen. I cropped it perfectly to be that, this being the bottom screen. I have, like, some different ratios here. So this is the small layout, as in, like, the top screen is a bit smaller to make the bottom screen a bit larger. I also have a large one where it's cropped to have, like, the bottom screen a little bit smaller so that the top screen can be, like, way larger here, is how I have it set up. But for things like Fire Emblem, where, like, the bottom screen can be kind of important, I have that. And then, like, the backgrounds and stuff here. Here's my Fire Emblem Fates layout as a folder, where I have, like, the title and stuff like that set up over there that you can't really see right now. Background images where it's like there's a background image that goes over here, there's a background image that goes over here. So when I turn off the display capture, it comes together to look like that, essentially. So I don't know why the jar isn't here right now. I have my background elements, I have my, do I still have the chapters and stuff like that set up here? Look at that. I don't know why the font is broken. Oh, probably because my PC got reset and took out the fonts that I originally had. So it's probably not displaying the fonts properly. But, you know, there's that. I have my button that lets me quickly go to, like, top screen only, so if it's, like, a cutscene, I can go to this, and then we just get that. And then, you know, I can transition back here. I would have to enable, like, the specific elements in the background of the things that are on here. I would need to enable in this to be enabled, like, in the background where you can't see it, so that it actually transitions over smoothly and not, like, a hard cut. I don't have that set up right now, because I haven't streamed 3DS in a while, but I can make that a smooth transition. And that's essentially how I set up the 3DS layouts. And it's a similar thing for the DS layout. I still have, like, my hotkeys and stuff like that here for turning the secondary cam on and off. Same with, like, my own camera, and you see the full background and stuff. And that's how I do it. Alright. Go ahead and take out Lime 3DS there. Alright. Let's see here. But yeah, it's alright, bedtime. Sorry, gotta go. Good luck with those Final Fantasy VII hands and catching up. Appreciate that there, Jenny. Hope you have an awesome rest of the night and appreciate you stopping by. I'm pretty sure this one was an encounter, so I'm just gonna, like, not this time preemptively. Funny looking rock, break it open. Oh, whatever, here. But yeah, so it does game capture it. So if there is something in front of it, it's not gonna capture it. I could use like a display capture, but it might be weird and cursed. But yeah. That would just make it funnier because the ducks would just drift out of frame sometimes. They'd be moving around a decent bit. The moment you start a boss fight, a duck will just slide in. I would have to use a display capture rather than a game capture to have that show up, I'm pretty sure. So as far as I'm aware, you set a display for the ducks to be on, and it just existed visually on top of other programs, so sometimes they would drift across the part of the display being captured. It would certainly be something, wouldn't it? Skewer. Get slashed. Alright. Yeah, you can see that trophy being slowly raised up. It is slowly coming into existence. It would be peak fun and it would encourage donations. It certainly would, but if I was doing something like Gates, would that... I'm sure a lot of people are voting on Gates for me to finally, like, go through the story of that game. Would people be voting on it necessarily because they want, you know, the, how much would it interrupt the story? Like, I guess if I'm doing, like, full screen for the cutscenes and you don't see ducks anymore, then maybe it's not a big deal there. Sure, break it open. Oh, and then that opens that path there. I gotcha. I wasn't even paying attention to that's what opened that up before. If I did something like Aura as the randomizer, that would be, like, very in line, very thematically fitting. If that's the thing that ended up going on there. It's a challenge run. See past all the ducks. While playing the worst Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. What was that sound? Is that like a critical hit or something? That did pretty big damage. That damage was pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna keep in mind now that those spikes bring me to 1 HP. Won't make the same mistake again. Death sentence. Hit Cloud with it so that he learns it. Darn you. Why are you not hitting Cloud with it? What is wrong with you? Okay, well. Wow, okay. This really is like a cave in an old Pokemon game, I swear. Like, what the heck? Gates to infinity, but every time my viewers donate $100, another duck shows up. Can it only be ducks? Is there any way to, like, do it custom to, like, have it be something else? Like Dunsparce? Oh, there we go, I'm gonna learn it now, sweet. I assume if the timer ticks down, then I just, like, die. This is what I presume is the case here. Ow. Might have to heal up Yuffie here. I didn't want to heal up too much here, because I figure I might just hit the spikes and then have to heal up there anyway. But if you're looking low or another encounter threatens you, then yeah, I'll heal you up. You're just the different ducks from the base game Plastic Duck Simulator, okay. So something like that. Well. Man, they keep on going after Yuffie. Good thing she's in the back or she'd be dead by now. I would imagine. If damage taken and damage dealt is halved. Why is it yellow? What does that mean? What does that actually mean there? Keep on wanting to use the D-pad here. Here. Do that there. But when you spawn one in, you can choose which one it is. Whoever gets us over that mark can, can choose what the next duck is gonna be. Oh. Everyone here is a ghost of the Gi tribe. Killed it. Yeah, we saw that before. So I'm just gonna do this a whole bunch here. Alright, well. Okay, this way we go. Maybe I'll go this way initially this time. See where this brings me. What happens if I interact with the box? Oh, that's the lower level. Okay. So... are they like chests or something like that? Yeah, very much wishing that I just like shell out for Switch version or something like that, but... the save would not be able to switch over. I'm in this deep. I'm not... I'm not switching over to another version of this game at this point. So, but I am realizing that mistakes might have been made with PC. That or I'm just too dumb to figure out how the heck to disable enemy encounters. Again, you find cheat tables for Cheat Engine, and there's all sorts of things up the yin-yang to help you break the game. But no functional disable enemy encounters as far as I could find, which is the cardinal sin. Like, what the heck? M-tentacles?! What is this? Okay, it is a chest. Received ether. Alright. Well, lots of encounters here. At least I'm gonna be gaining so much EXP. At least there's that. Tentacles. Tentacles. Okay, well. No, stop poisoning me. Stop that. Yeah, it's coming together over there. Bit by bit. Okay, well, big spins. He's gonna have a decent bit of HP, huh? I swear, most of this stream is just gonna end up being battles. Alright, well, how is this dude not down yet? How much HP do they have? Okay, that guy for sure died there. So I could have targeted him still. I just wanted to target someone that had for sure full health with my super crazy thing. In fact, why don't I just, like... Here, you can just do regular attack. But my other two characters, hell yeah, brother. Ifrit! Final Fantasy 16 intensifies. I'm getting tired of dealing with these guys. So I'm doing this. The animations are cool, they're really long. My. And Ifrit, I have all on. I should just lead with that. I'll use a bunch of my MP fast, but like, when it hits all. Is that just a thing that hits all by default, or is that a, I equipped all with that? Ice Elemental? Oh no, Ifrit is just something that hits all. Okay. I don't even know if you can do, like, all with a summon thing or not. Or how exactly that works there. What? Oh, it's not quite where I wanted to move the cursor. I want to move it onto Cloud, but hey. Okay, well, let's see about this other chest here. I'm gonna take this. Receive Black M Phone. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I had something that I wanted to equip to Tifa. But, like, not right now anyway. So what did I get there? Alright, well, I have no idea what the Black M Phone or whatever the heck it was called is. I have no idea. It's something. I'm just gonna lead with a Ifrit here. It's only two guys, but like, screw it. Why is that icon so low down? What is up with that? I'm just gonna phase out of existence. I've decided that I no longer want to be part of this realm. Yeah, it looks a little bit loud in the volume mixer with stuff like that. Is it easy enough to hear me? Is it like, is the game sound kind of close during instances like this where it could be down just a tad, or is it good as is? Ah. Be gone with you. Alright, no more of that. I appreciate the 50 bits there, Mythic.
Cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one, cheer one.
Oh, it's a Kate Sith weapon. Okay.
I am once again burying Darkrai.
I'm glad it didn't say all the cheer ones there. That would have gone on a while. Short for Black Megaphone. Okay, I gotcha. Not Black Mail Phone. That... You know, I was just trying to say that as, like, mail phone. And then black is in, like, the color of the phone. But the way that I said it fast there, I realized a moment later, like, it sounded like I was saying something racial. Like, that's not what I intended to do at all. Like, that's... whatever. As you can see, this cave leads to the back of Cosmo Canyon. Even though the Gi outnumbered us, they could not attack through here because the passage is too narrow, and they got extremely fat-shamed. Let's move on. Well, there's another thing if I could figure out how the heck to get there. What, do I have to just, like, choose a path? This one. Cobweb? Is it just like an encounter the moment that I touch the web or something? Oh, that looks like something that you'd fight in, like, Pikmin or something is what that kind of looks like. Sure, do that, I guess. Sure, I don't know. Here, let's see it. Oh, everyone despawns there. Oh, Chocobo running through the wall. You love to see it. Well, I love that little grab at the end. It's so good. Yeah, I don't know how much HP you have, if this was a good idea of a path to take. Oh, that... yeah, no. Here, Bolt 2. I feel like doing. Wow, that does a lot of damage there. But you have a lot of health, clearly. Are you stopped? You're not moving. Did I actually successfully inflict stop with my thing? I wasn't paying enough attention. Maybe I did. But you're not moving. Apart from when I hit you. You move a little bit. So... Alright, get out of here. Be gone with you. Okay, sweet. Another level up and stuff. Alright, so that clears the web. Can I take a path to avoid more spiders? I'm looking through the all-time donations leaderboard, and there's now a leaderboard for top viewed clips. Really? Apparently 179 people have watched my clip of Eno being incredibly sus. The legendary Xenoblade 3 clip there, huh? Speaking of, like, clips and stuff there, I've noticed recently in the chat, like, if I type in a message, like, test here, there's a badge by my name that says 3. It says Clips Leader 3, and I think I looked that up, and I don't remember what exactly it was. Like, the most views on your clips on that channel, or, like, the most clips that you've made, because I've got to be the one that's made the most clips of this channel. Like, I have a button that automatically clips it. Like, and that's for sure on my account. I go into, like, the clip manager to, you know, bring it over to YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. It says created by Acoustic Harmonia. It's definitely not on my alt account that, you know, is sometimes the bot here. The Harmonic bot account. So, like, same icon from most viewed clips leaderboard. Okay. So who the heck are, like, 1 and 2 then? How the hell am I as the streamer 3? Like, what? You know, being sus is number 1, so I take the crown. Wait, so is it not, like, collectively across all clips? It's just, like, I made the clip that is, like, the 3rd highest ranked in terms of views? Because I figured it would have been, like, collectively or something like that. But is it just a single clip, then? The leaderboards for top viewed clips. It doesn't add them up. So, is Eno being sus my most viewed clip on the channel? Mine is in the lead by about 90 views. What the heck? It definitely wouldn't be if we counted the YouTube side of things. I moved a whole bunch of my clips over to the YouTube side for YouTube Shorts, and, man, those ones, I don't... So, hold on. That one has how many clips there? 179 or 179 views. My clips on YouTube, when I take those same clips and put them onto YouTube Shorts, they're getting, like, on average, usually around, like, 1.5 thousand views. I don't know why. None of my other videos get, like, anywhere near that amount of views. But the Shorts go pretty hard there. I'll stick with that. So, like, Shorts content is where it's at, I guess, when it comes to the YouTube side of things there. So, yeah, if we were doing views on, like, YouTube Short stuff, I would have it by far, but, I guess not here. So, who the heck is number 2, then? Also, where are you even viewing this? Where do you find this information? Here. Go ahead and, do that before we take on another spider. Before we do that... Big spooky spider. Sure, Ifrit again. I don't know. Here, the poison element attack. Do that, I guess. Like, I was always wondering who 1 and 2 were. I guess I have the answer now about, like, who 1 is. I'm surprised that's the clip that has the most views. I think for a long time in, like, my early content creation days with, you know, some of the early on clips, I'm pretty sure it used to be the, PMD2 one of, like, the perfectly timed Nobody Expects the Spanish Inquisition. That's one of the reasons why, like, the Spanish Inquisition became as much of a meme here as it did. Outside of it just, you know, being my raid alert and stuff like that. But yeah, same menu where you find the top 10 donators. You just use the arrows to go side by side as it shows you. Okay, and the menu where I find the top 10 donators is... Wouldn't that be like a Streamlabs thing? Or wait, the top 10 donators is in, like, the element that's built right into Twitch because it's a, like, bits and stuff like that right on the platform? It wouldn't be the Streamlabs one or anything? Right above the chat box. Wait, what? Like, for clips there, all-time top cheers, all-time top gifters, all-time top clips. Oh, I've never seen this before! Here, if I turn on the regular display capture, I had no idea that was a new tab here. I'm looking on the OBS one. I'll just drag the chat that I read from down from here. Get down here. Yeah, so there's like the all-time top cheers and stuff here. All-time top gifters. These are the only ones that I'm used to existing here. Gift a subscription. All-time top clips. Wow, Hot has with one of his own clips. One of his own clips of, like, himself clipping something that he did in Smash Bros. Is what has gotten the second most views. And then the Fragapalooza game crash is only, like, third here. Wow. Okay. Hot hasn't even been to, like, the stream in a long time here. I probably still have, like, I could probably still DM him if I wanted to or something like that. I haven't seen him in years at this point. He used to be one of the channel mods. He used to be around here, like, pretty frequently here. And played enough Smash that he went by Haunt SSB. Yeah, that was, back when. Ronski, no. Carvey is number 4. Like, why is his own thing of, like, himself the number 2 thingamabob here? So this was in Smash 4. This is my early days. Did he just, like, share this clip around a whole bunch, or what's going on here? Can I, like, tactically share a clip to, like, get the stupid leaderboard spot in my own stream? Why is this the second most? I don't understand.
That replay.
Yeah, look, there he is. You can see, like, the mod icon and stuff there. Where he's like, oh, did he just, like, share it around with, like, a bunch of his friends or something like that? And that's why it got so many views? So, like, what? Number 2 is one of the X-channel mods who hasn't been here in years. And that doesn't mean that, like, there was any falling out or anything like that. Like, we're just fine. He just, like, moved on to other stuff with life here. But, like, really? I think we can both agree that the Eno clip is deserving of the top spot. Can we? While my capture card was bugging out the audio here. Oh, boy. Why? It's kind of quiet on my screen here. Yeah, when my capture card was bugging out and warping the audio, and people were like, yeah, just play it out, it's kind of funny. And then Eno said that she's acting for Nup on Penis. Oh, boy. Yeah, I had quite the reaction there. So wait, and then the third one again was the Fragapalooza game crash, where D's Hands and Squidletics. D's Hands is the brother of the guy that I'm giving these trophies to in a couple days. He's right here. You can see on the edge of the screen a little bit where my camera and the 3D print cam doesn't block it. This dude be giving his bro this trophy in a couple days to go give out. Unless it was all ploy just to get more trophies.
Apart from sleep,
but I had never seen Smash Ultimate crash like this.
This is the third day now, so.
This was popular enough that it spawned a YouTuber to do, like, a much bigger YouTuber than me, to do, like, a full investigation into, like, what causes this crash and do a whole video on it. And they didn't ask me or credit me until I reached out to them, and then they added credit. Like, that was just very much a surprise to me.
What?
And there it is crashing.
Congrats, you broke it.
But they didn't have, like, any link to the original clip, no credit or anything like that, until I reached out to them and they were like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do that. But I really don't like when creators don't do that by default and only actually do it when they get called out for it, so I wasn't exactly super impressed by that. But when this is literally being linked on, like, some other YouTuber's video, and it's still less than, like, these two, like, what the heck? Create a clip. What does that bring me to? If you just click create a clip there. Oh, it is just like the basic clip that button where it is the most recent stuff. Interesting. Yeah, I had no idea that all-time top clips was a new thing. Let's move the chat back up to over here and stuff. Alright, well. Huh. But yeah, I'm number 3 in my own channel. Oh my god. Yikes. Much yikes. I clipped Eno 3 years ago, holy shit! Yeah, I guess it just kept adding up over time or something like that. I don't know. I don't know where all those views came from. I keep on trying to use the D-pad there. Do that, please, and then, something like that. I feel the gray hairs starting to sprout. And then that Haunt one was probably like 8 years ago at this point. I didn't even look at the date on that one, but I assume from Smash 4 stuff, it's probably like 8 years ago. Like, it's gotta be, right? This warrior went through the cave all alone, fighting attackers one after another. Grandpa, that warrior. Oh, well, almost there. It's gonna be a boss battle with him at the end, imagine. Are you kidding me? An encounter right here? Really? Really? Here. Do that. Then do some attacks. But yeah, time sure flies, doesn't it? Sure seems like. Time sure does fly by. How much damage does it do? Snakes don't seem too bothered yet. Okay, well, hopefully we can just kind of go around wrecking them now. Okay, looks like we can. Nope, don't do that. Target the ones that aren't stopped, preferably. That's what I would like. Well, no! Why? Gosh dang, I was trying to move my cursor to the other sneaky snake, damn it. Here, save that for the next battle. I did not mean to slash red! That was not my intention. Friendly fire. Misinput. Misinput! Also, what did I just get? Did I get a materia duplicated? Chocomog level up. Is what that was. Thank you, stream manager. Yikes, I better heal that now. Because, yeah.